OZrider, we are going to do a toolbox tour of my toolboxes today. So, first toolbox I have is a 41 inch Craftsman, and I got the top long drawer that goes with it. It's got the handles here that pop up. Those are pretty nice. Anyway, my top drawer, long drawer, these are all the 3/8. Everything is Craftsman. I like Craftsman, so I go with Craftsman. Anyway, these are all 3/8. I got 6 point, 12 point, and then over here I got 6 point, 12 point. Ooh, ah. These are just a bunch of extras, stuff like that. I got some of these I work on the bike with when I have to. Alright, moving on. These are all my 1/2 inch here. These are all deep well and single. I got 6 point, 12 point, 6 point, 12 point. These go all the way up to 36 or 1 1/2. These are all ratchets. This is my newest ratchet. I bought this in Denver a few weeks ago. It's a Husky flex head, locking flex head, which that's really nice. 100 position, so it engages instantly. Yeah. Anyway, that's a nice ratchet. But everything else is Craftsman, pretty much, besides this little Kobalt, whatever these things are. These are junk, by the way. If you ever think about buying one, the Craftsman, the Husky, the Kobalt, whatever, those pass-through ones are junk. Complete junk. Here's extensions. I think this is a Mac, I believe. And then 1/2 inch, and I don't know, I got everything here. And then I got these are the 75 tooth. I got one here, and here. And then I got a Kobalt ratchet. There's a funny story here. I had a problem with Craftsman taking a socket back once. It had some rust on it. And they took it back, but they were pretty iffy on taking it back, and it kind of irritated me. So I thought, well, I'm going to start just buying Kobalt. I just go to Kobalt. So I bought Kobalt, and I had a flex head, kind of like this one, kind of like this Craftsman. I got another Craftsman flex head here. And it was kind of like that, and it broke, and it was Kobalt. Well, Kobalt's supposed to be lifetime warranty. So I took it back, and I'd had it for like a year or something, and it's supposed to be lifetime warranty. I took it back to Lowe's, and they would not give me a new ratchet. They just refused to give me a new ratchet. They said because it was last year's model, there's nothing they can do about it, and I pretty much have to take a loss on it. And I threw a fit, and I don't know, pissed and argued with the guy, and he said, well, I can give you in-store credit for 1/2 of what you paid for it. So I took it, and then of course it was in-store credit, and there's nothing I needed or anything, so I picked this up, this one, which is actually a really nice ratchet. I haven't had any problems with it, but I won't buy Kobalt again because of that. So I went and bought Craftsman, and I'll just go back to Craftsman. And here's some wrenches. These are the ratcheting wrenches, and I've got some duplicates of things that I've bought, and they came in a kit and stuff like that. But these are just them little ignition wrenches or whatever they call them. Some Allen keys hanging out there. This is pretty much just 2 empty bags. I think they're 19-inch DeWalt bags. This is just junk drawer, really. I got an amp, a Memphis 1100 watt amp, and just some punches and stuff like that. This is pretty much empty. These are what the tools came in. I thought about putting them in here and using that, not in this drawer, but you know, in that container. But I ended up finding this at Harbor Freight, and I liked it, which I didn't know these were for Allen wrenches. I thought they were for regular wrenches, like smaller, like little shorties, but it doesn't, they're for Allen, so it is what it is. These are my DeWalt's. These are pretty nice. This is my second set. The first one I bought lasted me a month. And this actually, the drill here, this drill, the end of it here, these 3 teeth, one of them, I tightened it and tightened the thing down on a little drill bit, and it gimped out, and this thing just went shooting out, and it wouldn't even open after that. It wouldn't do nothing. So I took it back. I only had it a month, and I was kind of disappointed, and I don't know, bummed out, I guess. But anyway, they gave me a whole new set. Here's my 1/4 inches. So same thing, 6 point, 12 point, 6 point, 12 point, and these are all 6 point, I do believe, and those are all Craftsman as well. So here's a few more wrenches here. These are the older style, I guess. These are the made in USA. Made in USA. This whole set is. And this is the DeWalt set. I don't know. This is a really nice ratchet too. This is a heavy, heavy ratchet. But anyway, so here's some of the little Kobalt sets I bought that, I don't know, they're nice sets. I got one in the pickup, stuff like that, but I don't know what this one is. I don't know, another little set. And in here, a bunch of little toys. I think this is a slide hammer. Yep, that's Pittsburgh. That's Harbor Freight. Let me move some stuff here. This is Craftsman. I bought this. Oh, they got a, oops, there's stupid little side things. They got a, oh, I don't know, like little section that has like returned items and stuff like that. And this was there in their little section, and it was missing this impact socket, 9/16. And I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't much. It was like $40, $50, something like that. But anyway, it's got 12 up to 24. Of course, it skips 23. And what else does it skip? There's one more. I guess that's it, just 23. And this goes 3/8 all the way up to 1 inch. So, but I don't have that 9/16. Anyway. This I bought at Lowe's at their whatever. It's like $70 for this, but it was missing the ratchet. It was missing the ratchet or whatever, so it was like $20 or something. But it's got all kinds of goodies in there, but they're just junk though. I mean, they're, when you get up to like the 18, 19, even below that, I mean, certain things when you try and pass through, like say you got like, I don't know, like ready rod, you're trying to bolt it down, it just, the bar is too thick. The bar is too thick to fit through here. You know what I mean? This goes on the nut, so you're sliding it down on the nut, and that bar will hit up here, so it doesn't actually pass through. So that was a big disappointment. Still, I mean, I got it on a great deal, but it's still, I don't know, I've never used it. I have used it a few times. That's how I figured out it doesn't work. But and then this is just the Dremel. I don't know what this is. Oh, these are for getting your stubborn ones out. I think this is Pittsburgh too. You can't get them out, and you really gotta hit them. Impact screwdriver. Anyway, that's the last of this box. We'll start at the bottom. This just has junk drawer, I guess. It's got my saw, my jigsaw, sander, my grinder, or my cutoff wheel, whatever you want to call it. I got a few other things in here. I got a steering wheel puller, a light, I got a thing to do brakes, brake spring tool, and a few other little things in there. It's still just a junk drawer, I guess. It's got some more impact sockets. These are Stanley. Got my 3/8 air ratchet here, torque wrench. This is the case that came in, this DeWalt over here. That this came in, it slides, fits right in here. You can close it up. And that's kind of cool, but I don't leave it in there, I guess. That's just junk. Some more spare sockets, I guess. I got some impact ones there, and these here. These aren't all Craftsman. There's a few Craftsman mixed in here, but these are all Kobalt here. I'm not sure what these are. These are AC Delcos. Some more 1/2 inch here. These ones here, these high and low, these are all Craftsman. This set and this set right here, these are Craftsman, and these are Craftsman. These are AC Delco, I do believe. I don't know what these are. These are Durlast. These are AC Delco as well. But and then some junk ones over here, and I don't know, junk ones, spare ones, I guess. I got some Kobalts and stuff like that. Some more wrenches. Got Craftsman little nice chrome polished ones. These are really nice. They're slick though. If you get grease on your hands, they are really slick. And I got some gear wrench, quite a few gear wrench. These are all gear wrench up here, and then a few more down here. So, and then here's some Craftsman here. These are not made in USA. Let me get it right here. See? Normally right there it'll say made in USA, but it doesn't. But you can tell the difference in the fit and finish, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're still nice. There's nothing. I mean, those are obviously two different sizes, but you can just tell the metal. Like this has got a little more shine to it, a little more polish. This is rougher, but there. Get a chair here. Oh, that's better. It's another 40-inch I have. I built it up some, so that way I got storage underneath there. And then I picked it up, slid it in here, and then it fits perfect in there. I mean, you probably can't see it, but you cannot get your finger in there. It's way tight. Which I thought it was going to be too tight, but it fit perfect. But anyway, these are all screwdrivers. These are all my Phillips screwdrivers, and I got a lot of these little guys, a lot of them little guys, which I don't know, those are Craftsman. Yeah, they're Craftsman. And these are all the straights screwdrivers. But this thing is awesome. I don't ever use it, but it's a wood bit on here. And you can take, and as you push it down, it spins. And of course, the more pressure you put on it, the faster it'll dig in. But I mean, it'll dig a complete, I don't know, that's pretty cool. I mean, for not having, if you don't have power or nothing, that will drill the hole. And it's got different sizes in here. Like, it goes big. I think it goes to a quarter or something is the biggest it goes to. And I sprayed some WD-40 in it and played with it and just kept working it and playing with it, and now it works. I mean, it's smooth as butter now. But anyway, that's just something cool I thought was really cool that I found. These are spare wrenches and a few different ratchets and stuff, and I got a few of these double-sided box ends and stuff, but most of these are kind of, I don't know, no name, I guess. They're more in case I need an extra wrench, but then I have extra wrenches. These are a bunch of extra sockets. I got them on them little rails you buy from Harbor Freight. I got a bunch of them. And I mean, obviously most of them are rusted up and can't do anything with them, but and I don't think I'll need spares on those. But this is all my pliers and stuff like that. Any and all of that stuff. Channel locks and vice grip. There's a hammer in there. I don't know why a hammer's in there, but there is. This thing here I bought from Kobalt. Yeah, from Kobalt. This thing is pretty cool for small jobs, but for big jobs, when you clamp on the bolt and you start turning, then it locks on there and you can't get it off. I think I got a bigger one, but I don't know where it's at. Anyway, slide the creeper over. These are all cutting discs and stuff like that. I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, each one of these is little cutting discs. A bunch of grinder wheels and stuff like that. Got a few more wrenches in here. Got the air hammer in here, which that's a Pittsburgh air hammer, and that thing works pretty good. And for what I paid for this, I think I paid like $5 for this Harbor Freight one. This is a pretty good little impact for $5. And a few more sockets. These are all spares that are not rusted up. Oh, some sandpaper. These are Harbor Freight sandpaper. That stuff's junk. I mean, it shreds with the first little stroke. It's junk. This electrical stuff, I got all kinds of stuff in here. I think that came from Harbor Freight, them heat shrink stuff, but these are amazing. This here is the best. It's a wire stripper. It's a Blue Point, right? Yeah, Blue Point. And I don't know how anybody ever lived without one of these, because these things just clamp on the wire and strips it. It's awesome. But little multimeter. I think this came from Harbor Freight. One of them, buy something and get it free. Then I got my big one there. Electrical tape and stuff like that. I got my tester here. Test my. If you ever haul a trailer, you know that sometimes your lights will go out and you don't know why or what it is. So this will test, plugs into the pickup and tests this. Oh yeah. These are my little knives when I was a surgeon. Just kidding, I wasn't a surgeon, but little. They are sharp, sharp, sharp. Get out of there. Soldering stuff for soldering, but and then I got all the crescent wrenches up here. I got an Evercraft, Craftsman, Kobalt. That's a crescent one. There's a Craftsman one. Trade Pro. I don't know. Down to the itty bitty little guy here. And then I got wrenches, which they're up to, that one's 1/116. That one's 1 1/4, 1 1/8, 1 inches. And then a Kobalt one. And then these are kind of no-name brand ones, I guess, but anyway, I've got a lot of other shit that's laying around too. My fishing poles. That's an amazing fishing pole. What's that? That's my Shimano. That's an amazing fishing pole. I got one up here somewhere. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Hopefully you guys can see this. See this eye here on this? It flexes. That's awesome. I'm telling you, that is an awesome. And we're breaking eyes. See that thing flex all the way to the pole? Bam. That's the only reason I bought that rod, was because it flexes. But anyway, thank you for watching. They're all Craftsman, of course. Craftsman won my business over because Kobalt can't get their shit together. Wish they could. I like Kobalt. It's got a good finish to it, but they just can't seem to want to give warranty. One thing I do not like, and it drives me completely insane, is if you look, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, look at this one. This is a deep well, and it goes down there a ways. It's not that deep, in my opinion, but it's deep enough. And then you look at this. This is supposed to be a deep well. Let me get you in the light. Look, it ends right there. I mean, you still got that much more socket. And it ends right here at this knuckle here. That's where it ends. That's not a deep well. I don't know. But then you look at this one, this 10, the smallest one out of all of them, and it goes all the way down there. I mean, it's like clear down to here. All the way down to here is where this one ends. But then 11 ends right up there. And 12 ends up there. 13, 14, 15 goes a little deeper. 16 goes a little deeper, and then so on and so on. They're all deep. But that's about my only pet peeve, I guess, about them, is that they just end right there. That, I don't know. I guess they figure you're going to go that small to a half and stuff like that. You're probably not going to grab a 1/2 inch drive. They figure you're probably going to come up here, you know, and like 1/2 inch, you know, you're going to grab one of these guys over here. Maybe where the hell's 1/2 inch? There it is. Which those go all the way down. I mean, you see that. So that's probably what they were thinking, I guess. I don't know. Why make it in a 1/2 inch? It just seems wasteful to me, but whatever. I guess I bought it, but